duh. But Casey, we launched the show together. Let's face it.
I am responsible.
She's an executive producer.
She is. But, like, I know how we became friends.
Yes.
And I was wondering, how did you and Jessica become friends? What's your origin story?
So
It's not great.
You know how girlfriends can sometimes stalk each other, or court each other like an old Victorian romance?
Yes, that's
like
how
we saw each other. Now we met at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, which was this comedy theater that was
legendary
underneath a Gristedes
grocery store.
And I spotted her from across the room. We both had express cardigans that were ill-fitted, and she asked me to dinner. And the second line out of her mouth was, "Can I ask, what are you doing with you downstairs?" And I
wanted
said,
to know, was she keeping it tidy or letting it run free?
She goes, "We're talking New York pizza slice. What are we talking?" And I go, "Oh my God!" So
landing strip.
Yes.
I'm into this conversation already.
Because it's a level setting. Now most
it was a crazy question.
I prefer it back in the old days.
Thank you. The olden days.
Yes, I do. I'm not this whole new everything's supposed to be gone. I'm not comfortable
If we
with
could
that
bring
at
back
all.
a bloomer, I would.
Yeah. Oh, you should see my underwear.
Thank you.
Mine are like up to here. They go over my breast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can lift my underwear up to my breast.
I think this question.
You never know when you might need to.
I want a full bottom too.
So do I.
Because
Very
not only
full
do I
and saggy.
get a wedgie, but I also learned the term for the first time, veggie.
No.
Oh my.
What horrible person came up with that
I don't know, but it explains everything.
It sure does.
But you see how this question, while it seems vile at first, is really bringing us all together.
Yes.
But I regret it.
Now, I disagree because that question meant to me we were soulmates.
Right.
Because I loved that question, and so then it was for life.
I've never asked it again, so I learned a lesson.
It's funny though, because you guys, you have this audiobook called The Art of Small Talk.
That's right.
And
you don't need it because you're already a master.
You are.
Actually, I'm not a master at small talk. I'm a master of the person who needs to edit themselves.
We're all gonna have a fail.
Literally. I need
have-
to be shorter, less longer-winded. I don't know how to not nosedive into the deep end.
But see, we had a rule that sometimes you want to go shallow to go deep.
Oh.
And that's okay. It's not just like the weather.
So teach us about the art of small talk. Exactly.
Okay.
You said you can start in the shallow
we do want to start a little
to go deep.
more surface.
Right.
Oh God, see, I forgot that
Just
filter.
a couple lines. Again, I know the example you just heard from me
Was the opposite.
It works for me.
Yeah,
But what's another approach?
Okay. So first of all, we want to, one of our rules, now we have 6 or 7 rules. We don't
can't
really remember.
Yeah.
We both have ADHD.
Yeah.
So it's fuzzy what we wrote.
Yeah.
But one of our rules is questions, compliments, and commiserations. Okay?
These are great openers.
Right. Now, Casey loves to complain. It's one of her favorite things to do.
Yeah.
And if you're a mom at pickup or drop-off, you want to say things like, "Oh, I look like I just crawled out of a pile of dry leaves," or "I don't have a bra on," or "I just threw half a Crustable at her as she ran into school." If you're the mom that has it together, you keep your mouth shut.
Nobody wants to be with you.
If you say, here's something I never want to hear you say, "My husband is my best friend."
No.
Guess what? You're going to be left with no friends.
That's right.
Okay, well, we want to have, right?
Yes.
I want to have a master class in small talk. Ross Matthews.
Hi, guys. Hi. There are audience members who need help with small talk.
Okay.
Up first is Elizabeth, who has a very important question for you. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi. Okay, what's your question?
I needed advice on icebreakers for small talk. Like if you're at a party, what could we talk about besides the weather?